Hey guys, what's going on? TriniFX here, back with another trade recap. Today's Friday. It's the end of another week. So let's get into the trade recap. Started a bit late today. I got to the markets about around 10 o'clock. But looking at yesterday's price action, you can see we just traded lower. If you watched my last recap, we were in short, looking to target the sell side liquidity if price could have gotten animated. However, we came down into this bullish fair value gap, and I exited somewhere around here, but price eventually traded lower. And then in Asia, we traded lower, taking out this sell side liquidity. We also have this external one right here. So all in all, we still have some targets on the downside. Market opened, that's it, true day open, traded lower, inversing this bullish fair value gap. Low of day, London traded higher into this SIBI on a 1 hour. So ultimately, in the morning period, shorts were in play. So if you drop to a 15-minute time frame, we could see what transpired. Asia made a high into the hourly, traded lower, and then London made another high. So these were relative equal highs. So I was monitoring these relative equal highs before market opened to see if price wanted to run up first and then go lower, or go lower, take out the external liquidity, and then run higher. So as we could see, as the market opened, we displaced higher. We also had this 15-minute fair value gap here. Let me just put it on so you guys could see where it is. We had this 15-minute SIBI. However, price never reached to there. It tapped into a 5-minute SIBI. So once it tapped into the 5-minute SIBI and started to displace lower, if I was at my desk, that's where you could have found your entry. So market opened, ran up, displaced lower, so we could see the breaker formed, high, low, higher high, broken. Some traders would have gone short there, targeting external liquidity. We also had the 1-minute SIBI formed. For me, price never traded back up into it, so I may have sat out on this short, although it was a beautiful short. What I would have taken, if I was by my desk, we had price trade lower, trade back into this SIBI, and displace. So what did we have there? We had an intermediate term high, so it's a low, high, lower, low, and then it got broken. So this would have been my breaker. We also inversed this SIBI, and price traded back down into this 1-minute BC. So I would have taken my long as we closed above, seeing all those confluences. We had the breaker, we had the bullish fair value gap form, close above, confirmation entry, inverse the SIBI, and I would have put my stop right below the breaker and ultimately target firstly New York New York open, and then London highs. However, that didn't transpire. It was when I saw these two moves, I'm thinking to myself, all right, 10 o'clock just opened. Let's see if we can get the expansion on the 10 o'clock candle. We have a larger breaker that formed, low, high, lower, low, broken. So 10 o'clock is here. That candle is when I got to my chart. This candle traded higher, inversing these two SIBIs. Let me take off this 15-minute fair value gap so you can see the price. So price displaced above the breaker with momentum, inversing these 1-minute SIBIs, also leaving behind a 1-minute fair value gap. So when I saw price trade back down and closed above, that's what I look for as a confirmation entry. I took my long, put my stop right below consequent encroachment of the 1-minute fair value gap, which was also below the inversion fair value gap. So it was pretty protected, and I simply was just targeting the relative equal highs that formed in Asia and London. And that was my trade, guys. It was late to the market, didn't want to hold too long. Ultimately, price did trade higher, but 1%, that's good for me, guys. That's a great end to the week. Didn't want to risk it and have the week turn out not so good. So let me just show you guys the execution. So we saw the displacement higher inversing these two SIBIs on a 1-minute chart. Traded down, closed above, entered, stopped below, targeted the highs. That was pretty much it. Ended the week green. For the month, we're up 14.94% on the account because I risked 1%. So good so far. We'll see what the next 2 weeks bring us. I just want us to remain patient, wait for the market to come to you. Always remember, look for higher time frame PD arrays, and then you can execute on a 1-minute time frame. Don't get lost on a 1-minute chart. All right, higher narrative first, have your bias, and then look for your entry model. So that's it, guys. Appreciate y'all. Have a safe weekend. Like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you can be notified when I drop the videos, and we'll talk again. Bye bye.